Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the roast, a special Tuesday edition because I was going to do this yesterday, but unfortunately, I slept. I got home Sunday night from the con and fell asleep at like 10 at night. Didn't wake up until like 2 p.m. the next day. Dot up, was up for about 4 hours, 5 hours, getting something to eat and stuff like that. Then went back to bed and didn't wake up till 2 a.m. today. So I just did nothing but sleep. Oh my! But I guess I needed it. It was a long con, but I really enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyed the con. Oh man, it was pretty exciting getting to meet Jim Steranko. But who do we got in the chat? Let me see. We got Soul with Steel City. Oh, that's something I should have done. I should have put hashtag Steel City or something like that on my Twitter post. Oh, darn. Fiddlesticks. That way, it would have tagged in people who went to Steel City. Maybe people would have popped in the chat and it'd been people from the con. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, we got Shadowhawk. Hail, hail. We got Shook. Hey, Shook, how's you doing? How's your YouTube channel getting along? Everybody go check out Shook Earth Media. He does gaming live streams and all kinds of shenanigans. Talks about, let's see, Walking Dead and all that. Does reviews for shows. Yeah, it was. I try to catch him when he's live. What's that? Oh, Soul commented on something. Let's see. Sugar, good morning. You totally for charity. Opening cross-dresser deluxe. A little pun off Rob Zombie. Let's see. Hope you have some good news stories. Well, nothing too crazy happened, I don't think. But good Lord, as soon as I got out of the car, anyone within eyesight of me was like, just staring at me, like, what the fuck? Everybody, people were laughing, like they were trying to hide it. They're this one guy started laughing, then he turned his head to his wife. It's okay. Laugh at me. I know. I look retarded. I look ridiculous. I know. Let's see. Sugar Dunkozippa sits next to me with an Iron Maiden Trooper beer, and he says you look very fresh. What does fresh mean? What does that mean? I look very fresh. Let's see. Yo, thanks. It's going well. Shorts are going off. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't done too many of those shorts. I did one that got quite a few. Yeah, I did one with showing. I think it was the groundhog out back, and or no, it was the kittens out back, and it got like quite a few. I don't know, 500-600 views. I was like, wow. How'd the dress walk go? Oh man, I was a mess leading up to it. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so embarrassing. And then I tried to put on that little red bra that y'all had me buy, and it didn't even fit. Like I had to take like the strap things that are supposed to go to the shoulder. I used it to wrap around the back of me because I don't know how bras work. But I was like, well, I can't get it to fit any other way. I'll do it this way. That showed Mom, and she's like, oh my god, Chris, no. She's like, Chris, that's not how it works, and your bra don't fit. I was like, well, I know. I'm just trying to make it fit. So we got a replacement, and that one fit, at least. And I stuffed it with some paper towels. And let's see. Then I had Amy do my hair and do the makeup. And I had the dress on and all. And I put that little garter on to make Pale Rider happy. And yeah, I went up to the con, and oh man, everybody was just staring at me. Yeah, I went and I got that sign made from what's, oh my gosh, now I can't remember his name. The one fella down there, the indie comic fella, we've had on once on the show. He's doing that DNR book. But He made that sign for me. And as he was making it, a guy comes up to me and tells me I look beautiful. I was like, oh, Lord. I was like, well, thank you. And he's like, yeah, us older men are allowed to say that. I was like, what does that mean? I thought he meant it as a joke, but then that second guy, like, is he hitting on me? I don't know. I hope not. I don't know what that meant, but it was fun. It was. Let's see. Oh, Johnny's here. He says that's about the face I made too. Yeah. Oh, okay. So Douglas if I meant well rested. Yeah, I don't believe me. I'm well rested. I did nothing but sleep. So yeah, all I did was sleep, and it's my vacation, so I can sleep as much as I want to. I'm on a day shift time schedule right now. I guess I've been up since about 2 this morning, so not really, but I got a lot of sleep. I feel pretty good. I'm just happy to be on vacation. I get to rest, take a break for a while. Oh, I can show you all this. This is the Lobo 3D print that my brother got. I got to get it painted. My brother's like, well, why do you want to get painted? I think it looks good the way it is. I was like, no, it needs painted. Yeah, it'd be nice to get all painted up and looking good and everything as the main man. Yeah. Shook says he was going to go to Steel City, but oh no, got COVID. Ooh, yeah, that is oof. Is it? How bad is it? Hopefully, it's not too serious. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Shook. But what else? Oh, I've got a ton. I bought a ton of stuff. Let me. So these are all the floppies I bought. These are all the manga books I bought. Let's see, what else did I get? I also got. I'll go ahead and show the Sterenko stuff now. Like one, I got this print, this calendar print of Sterenko. I got it for my birthday month. He had 6 of the 12 months, and it was $10 for each. And I thought about getting all of them, but I was like, God, I've already spent so much money. And he said he was going to raise the price after this convention on them because apparently they're selling like the whole collection, the whole year is selling for like a couple $100 or something like that, or a few hundred. But I was like, no, I'll just get just this birthday month. There, I'll cover them. But I thought like that looked really good. The artwork looked really good on this. And they had like it was all superhero women themed pinup girls. Like there was like a Supergirl-esque character and stuff like that. Booby girls. But it's really well drawn. I really like the drawing. And I was like, well, I'll just get my birthday month and that'll be it. And I'll just frame it and put it up somewhere. I just enjoyed that art. But oh yeah, here's what I spent the most money on. I'll show we got boom baby. This is Jim Steranko's History of Comics, Volume 1, First Edition. And it's signed by him on the front inside cover. It's got the little certificate and all. And then I got Steranko's History of Comics number 2. All right, look at See, to my pal Chris, best regards, Starenko. Awesome pieces. I'm going to enjoy reading these history of comics. I'm going to quite enjoy reading them, and those cost me a decent little amount because it was $50 for each autograph to get him to sign. The first edition, volume 1, cost like $100, and then I think the second volume cost like 40 or something like that. But I looked it up online after I got them and stuff. Like the first edition one is going for like $300 unsigned, and then it's going for like 900 or 600 to 900 signed. So that was a pretty good deal. Of course, I personalized it, so that hurts the value, but still, I got a good price off of them, and they're in really good shape. And then my brother bought me a signed print of Scott Ian from Anthrax. Yeah, caught in the mosh. But I was really excited for those history ones. I covered them there, Johnny. Don't worry. And I thought Marinus had a floppy problem. Weeb. Oh, okay. Shoop's good. All right, good. That Lobo needs some paint indeed. I hope you get some of the skills. Well, that's the problem. I got to find somebody who can paint good. And I have no idea who I would get for that. Will it ever get painted? Who knows? Hey, it's Courtney. Hey, Courtney. Hope you're doing good. What else? Oh, something that pissed me off. Something that really pisses me off. So before the con, I had bought a poster, a 70 something Friends of Old Marvel poster that was done by Stranko, and I was gonna take it and get it signed by him. Well, it said it was supposed to arrive like 2 days before the con. It was like from something to something, but the earliest it was going to arrive was like 2 days before the con. So I was like, perfect, I can get it. It'll come in. Well, then it was arriving late, so it showed up while I was at the con. So I was like, well, whatever. Hopefully I'll see him again sometime and he can sign it. Well, I come back and I see this sitting on my thing, and I was like, that better not be my fucking poster. Sure enough, it was. It was my damn poster. And it was simply put between two little thin strips of cardboard and a little plastic baggie. And that was it. That was all the protection. And they folded it up. There it is. So I was not happy. I was very not happy because I paid like $85 for the poster or something like that, and then like another $15-20 shipping. It's like, why am I paying so much for freaking shipping if you're just going to send it in this little shit envelope with two thin strips of cardboard? I get better fucking shipping with my $25 comics. This is why I don't buy online. But that pisses me off. Like, the folding at first did, but then I was like, well, you could see kind of like the little creases, lines in the display thing where it had been folded. So, all right, it don't upset me too much that this is folded because I can still lay it out because I only paid $85. I paid $85 for it, which sounds like a lot, but like Starenko had the exact same poster, but in mint condition, and he wanted $300 for it, and that was unsigned. So it'd have been $350 total. So $85 for this one that's kind of folded up and a little beaten. That's not horrible. That's not horrible, I guess. But it's like, why couldn't you just put it in a poster tube or something and just, tried to keep it from being all creased up? And but it pisses me off that they sent in this little thin, flimsy ass piece of cardboard in a fucking envelope. Like, I'm not going to show the front because it's got the guy's address and mine and everything, but like you can see like little black splotches all over the place and everything. So it's like it's lucky the thing didn't get all damaged on the way here. I was pissed. I was all mad and shit. It's like, why did I pay all that shipping then? Bullshit. I haven't even unfolded it because I'm worried about it. I'm like, oh god, is it going to be all like all fucked? I think worst thing I do is open this thing up. It's all like just a complete shit. Come on. Okay. All right. So let's unfold it. Yeah, there it goes. There it is. FOM. Yeah, so it's not as in good shape as the other because, like, hopefully that's an original. It better be. It said it was. Better not be some like cheap ass reprint and I just got it wrong. But yeah, like it's got a scuffing there. It's got a tore corner. So it's nowhere near mint. Like Sterenko's was down there, but he was wanting over 3 times as much as what I paid for this. So I'm happy. I'm fine with just that one, I guess. I'll accept it, but I'm not buying from eBay again. That pisses me off. And I definitely ain't gonna buy from that guy again. But hopefully, Steel City has Sterenko back. And when I go back, I'll take that with me, get him to sign it. I'll put it up in a nice frame along with my other Sterenko stuff and put them on the walls and places. Let's see. I know it does suck, Courtney. I was spitting fire last night. Hey Fanta! Fanta. So that's why I was just talking about Scotty and how he annoys me. Oh, why does he annoy you? I didn't actually get to talk to him. My brother went up and spoke with him and stuff. I didn't. My brother went up. He met Method Man. He met Scotty and he met Shawn Michaels. He met Mike Tyson. He met all the people that was there. Because he went and got the VIP passes and got professional photos done and all that stuff. And like I said in my previous stream with the dress, he was telling me about how like that dealer was having Mike Tyson sign like 40 something items, and like halfway through, Mike Tyson got so pissed off with the pen not working, they just hauled off and threw it against the wall, and it shattered everywhere, and ink went everywhere, and it got all over the dealer's stuff. And just like the dealer was going to have to refund some of the money to some of these people probably because it got like big like fist-sized splotches of ink on some of the stuff. And they had, like the security people were having to go through and pick up all the pieces of the pen and stuff. And they were like trying to and of course like they were trying to keep people moving, keep it going through the line. And it said like my brother was up and waiting at the he was there. He was to get his stuff signed and everything. And they came up to him. He's like, "Why are you still here? Why aren't you moving along?" They're like, "We haven't even met him. Met him yet." They were just standing there, and they're like, they looked and like Tyson was gone. They're like, "Where is he?" Like, "We don't know. He got up, walked off." he had just got up and left. He walked off to go get him. I think they said to go get a snack or something. He said, "Well," he's like, "Well, I'm taking a break. I want something to eat. I've been doing this for a while." He gave no fucks. They said that the whole time he was signing, he had his earbuds in, wasn't even talking, just not talking to anybody, just had his earbuds in, just he'd shake your hand, Jesus. It's like, well, ain't nobody going to complain to him. What are you going to do? Complain to Mike Tyson? Jeez. knock you unconscious. Where did I put my? I keep hearing my phone. There it is. Making sure I don't miss nothing. Oh, just Marinus. I have zero shipping problems with the books I send out. I know, Mojo. We could. You're. You're very reliable. There we go. There we go. Such a shitty deal, sugar. I'm sorry. No, it sucks. It pissed me off. Like, why would I pay like $20 or 15, $20 shipping? Because it was domestic, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was in the US. So why did I pay $20 if all you were gonna do is just slap a couple little, pieces of cardboard that you got from the post office even. You paid nothing. Paid probably like at most $5 for it. So you pocketed the rest. It's like, you dick. I gotta calm down. I don't know the guy. I can't say he's a dick. Just irritates me. Like, why if I'm paying that much for a product plus like $20 shipping, the least you can do is keep it nice and rolled up or something like that so you don't get creases, and put in a nice little tube or something. Yeah, Raiden Radio, hail. It's terrible. It is, yes. Fanta loves that Tyson story. Yeah, he's the trip. But of course, he didn't. He made sure that I seen on Steel City Con, he took a picture with like Marissa Tomei, and he was smiling, and had his, he didn't have his earbuds on for that one. Tyson made sure he had his earbuds off with Marissa Tomei. She's still a pretty lady. I went because the way the con's set up. My fan's blowing the hair in my face. There we go. The way the con's set up is you, of course, have the convention center where you go in the entrance, and the main floor is where all your vendors and dealers are. Oh, there's Dave. All right, me babbers. All right, Dave. That's where all your dealers are, and you might have like one or two, minor celebrities maybe set up there that go to all the cons. A couple of the guys, like there's the one guy from the original, was it Dawn of the Dead's there. He sometimes he'll usually be there every Steel City, and then another guy is usually there. That's from what is that? Oh, it's the Dawn of the Dead or whatever that had John Leguizamo, I think, in it. I can't remember, but other than like that, and maybe one or two like indie creators, it's all like dealers, all vendor people or painter. Sometimes it's like painter people set up with their stuff. So that's what that is, and it's a big wide space. Then past that, you've got like on the right when you're going through the main hallway, you go past that, like on the right is like some food people on the right and left. Left is your beer and alcohol people. The right is your food place. Go past that, you're in the artist alley, which is obviously full of artists and indie creators. So that's nice that they've got that always. And that usually is where I spend a lot of my time talking to the indie creators. And then you go past that. Well, on the left is the Q&A room, and also bathrooms and stuff. And then you go past that, and that's your celebrity area. All these little, all the celebrity people set up, and then there's like a smaller room to the left, which has more celebrities in it. But then on top of that, across the road is a hotel, and down in the bottom there's like a little convention, I guess, rooms and stuff like that in the hotel where they set up even more celebrities. The big name celebrities and stuff usually are there, and then they do photo ops, and usually that place is packed. and it's got a line out the ass. Usually I don't go there because I have no need to, but I went with mom since Trinity and all didn't go with us. So I was like, well, I'll go with mom, keep her company, because she wanted to go get the, and she didn't have any money. So I went with her because she wanted to get Andy Serkis to sign this little Gollum, Schmeagol statue, gift set thing she had bought a good long while back when Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, whatever came out. So I went with her, and gosh, we were sitting there for at least probably like a couple hours. Finally get up there, and he was nice. Yeah, he was a nice fella, but we only got to speak to him for like a minute. He was like, "Hey, how y'all doing?" Signed it. It was nice meeting you. Blah blah blah. Bye. Basically. But for that little bit of time, he was nice, and he was nice on his Q&A. He was very pleasant doing his Q&A and stuff. But it costs like $130 just to get his signature. I was like, oof. So between that, the Steranko book, buying the Steranko stuff, and then a little bit of money for those floppies, I ended up spending probably over $300 at that con. I was like, God, I was only planning on spending like $50. Sucked. Really sucked. But at the same time, I can't complain because like the history of comics, Steranko books, like those are going to be like these are basically like an investment, like because those are worth some money. Plus, I've always wanted to read them. So once I get to read them and everything, they're going to be going. Probably if I can find some really nice frames or something, I'd love to at least put this one in a frame and have it hanging up on the wall because I love that art. That looks really cool. I like how he did the Joker. Yeah, I like that one. Like, I like this one too. It's a wraparound. But yeah, it'd be cool I'd like to see about getting like just these as like a print that I could put on the wall, and rather than the books themselves. But oh well. And that's not even counting the poster. God damn, that poster cost me too much. So, but I didn't spend anywhere near as much as like my brother, but I still spent way more than what I normally do at this con. But it's not every day you get to meet Jim Steranko, And that's pretty much where I spent the whole con. Except for Sunday. I was, doing stuff with mom and all that stuff. Friday and Saturday, I spent pretty much at Steranko's table listening to his stories. He had so many stories to tell, and he is a great storyteller. Like the way he, pauses and does all this, he's very experienced storyteller. It was very interesting, like learning about some of the stuff that went on back then in the offices, and hell, just learn about his life. He's lived a very interesting life. That's for darn sure. Let me see. Wait, where's your dress? You said you could take it off. Dirty. Whoa, Dave, calm down. I'm not wearing a dress every day. That would be gross. You gotta wash them and stuff. Plus, I only did it for that special occasion. Don't want to hear it. Like, the next goal I need to get to is monetizing the channel. Because then if I monetize the channel, I can do charity live streams. And I think that would be awesome to be able to like set up live streams for charity and have people super chat like that. Because then maybe I could do charities for like the children's hospital and stuff. I think that'd be really fun. I always use emojis for everyone if that's what the was about. Oh, talking about to reading radio. Gotcha, gotcha. Chris, I'm still waiting for my sweet treats to be sent to me. What are you talking about, sweet treats? What are you talking about, Dave? Oh, there's Marinus. Hail, hail, Marinus. Let's see. Everybody saying hello to everybody. Dave says monetization is very annoying. I have the 500 subs, but it's the 3,000 watch. Yeah, I know. That's the part that I'm struggling with. Let's see. That's what I need. 3,000 watch hours. Yeah, I need that too. I think I'm at like 1,600 or something last I checked. But let's show Marinus. I bought all this, Marinus. New additions for the stack. And we'll get. I'll go through those on Wednesday. We'll do a live stream on Wednesday. I'm gonna have Marinus with me, and we'll go through and look at all of our floppies together. We'll check out each other's floppies. Let's see. Oh, Marinus up to 438 subscribers. Yeah, everybody go get him up there to 500. Let's see. Let's see. All right. But yeah, I mean, it went really well. I had a woman try to give me money when I had to sign on me for about charity. I had to explain to her, no. But then I thought, well, maybe if I had have pre-planned it, that might have been a good idea to go and have money give me the money given to you for charity and then donate that to somebody. But then I was like, oh, that could also be a problem. Because then like that could end up creating drama. So I was like, nah, better not. I think I'll just stick with trying to get monetized and then trying to take that and do like charity through the live streams themselves and stuff. I think that'd be a good idea. Let's see. I've seen both of your floppies. Not impressed. Always small and flaccid. Got 2,659 watch time. You got 2,659 hours watch time, Marinus? Gosh damn you. I need to get that kind of watch time. Damn. He's got more than me. I'm going to have to start uploading all the time. Let's see. Yeah, because I think, let me look here for that monetization thing. One of the following. Yeah, I've got 1,721 watch hours out of 3,000. Dang. Wait, why is there two different ones? Oh, okay. So the first one, so the 3,000 watch hours is for starting your membership, I guess, for memberships, I guess, and super chats. Yeah, for super chats and memberships. And then you can get to, when you get to 4,000 watch hours, that's when you can put ads on things. Okay. Huh. So I've got a while yet. So we need to get those watch hours up. I guess I better start trying to do more with the channel, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll figure something out maybe. Who knows? Let's see. Let's see. I'm doing videos every day, Chris. I earned those watch time. Yeah. I hear you. I hear you, Dutch boy. You also have like 40 million videos. Marinus is flooding the market. Besides getting those watch hours. Fanta has a little over 1,500 hours and 656 subs last I looked. Oh, good job, Fanta. You're doing good too. Oh, Raiden's almost there. He's got 2.8K watch hours, and his videos are short though. Nice. I'm falling behind everybody. I am falling behind everyone. I need to start doing videos, I guess. It seems like the videos are the way to go to get more new it seems like videos are the way to go to get new subscribers and to help with your watch hours, whereas like live streams are more to like connect more with your existing audience and to build a bond with them, I guess. Let's see. Good Dave shilling in the chat for himself. Says his last video needs more views. Tried something new, so go check it out after this live stream. Fanta's got 556 videos. Nice. How many do I have? I don't know. Where do I see that at? Oh, I have 402. Okay. I'm lagging behind everybody. I have less videos than everybody else. I need to step up my game, I guess. This generation, we can't do it. Has short attention spans, and more videos will create watch hours faster than long streams. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Recorded content gets subs, live streams get watch hours. Well, I don't know about that. That Raiden Radio's getting all the watch hours. He's got 2.8K. I got to do what he's doing. Apparently, he's doing something right. Let's see. I don't know. I'm on vacation up until Saturday, so maybe I'll do some stuff. Yeah, maybe I'll do something. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll make some. I need to sit down and just record a ton of videos, so I'll be able to like upload them throughout like 4 or 5 weeks. I just sit there and upload them throughout, schedule them throughout the course of like 5 weeks, so that way they're all covered and good. Let's see. But what else? I went to eat. We went and ate at different places. We ate at a place called Blaze Pizza, where they have like a nice coal oven, a nice coal fire oven, and they you can have your pizza custom made. Then they take it and slide it into the big oven they got over there, open pit oven, and they do it that way. It's all right. It's all right. It's nothing like, especially, but to me it's not worth the price. It's quite pricey, and it's like it's not nothing I need. But I don't know. I'm trying to decide where else did we go? We went to a chicken place. It was okay. I didn't care as much for the wings. They're a little bit too burnt. I wasn't too big fan of it. Where else did we go to eat? I can't remember. I can't remember if we went. I feel like we went to a third place, but I can't remember what it was. We didn't get to go to the exchange. I know that we didn't get to go there. I was hoping to go to a comic shop while we were down there on the way back home, so I could try to pick up some bagging boards and some boxes, some long boxes. But we didn't get to, because I really need some more bagging boards and long boxes. And that's something I want to do on my vacation. Hey, maybe I can live stream it. I'm wanting to go through and organize all my floppies. Just lay them all out and just organize them by their issue number and everything. Wonder how would I live stream that though? That would be a long ass live stream too. I don't know. Probably won't be able to do a live stream for that. But I need to do that at some point. That way it'll make it easier when I'm going to these cons and I'm like, oh, I need to find a comic. I need to get this and this comic for this and this creator design. That'd be really cool. That way I don't have to sit there and dig through everything. Let's see. Oh, Dave has 108 videos with 935 watch hours. Well, for the number of videos, that's pretty good, though. Yeah, that's pretty good for only 108 videos, though, right? What's Marina saying? Stop doing the putting DVDs out of the bag. Never heard of it videos, Dave. Maybe that. Oh, come on now. You need more shorts with your impressive head on a vertical screen. What? Not even a baker's dozen. Come on. Oh, Lord. But what else? What else happened while I was out? I'm trying to think of everything. When I was changing out of the dress, I was getting rushed out of I was getting rushed because we were in the hallway standing, and I was trying to wrap up I had ended the live stream, and I was telling Sim real quick about, talking to Starenko and asking him some questions for Sim. And I was trying to let him know really quick because I was at like 1% battery, and I had no way of charging my phone until I got home. So I was trying to tell him, and this guy comes up to me. He's like, hey, you can't be just standing here. Are you going to the bathroom? What are you doing? And I was like, well, not right now. And he's like, well, then you need to clear out. We need to keep this hallway clear. And it's like, there's a whole clear hallway here. It's just me and Mom. But I was like, okay, I understand, but it's like, well, I'm getting ready to go in there and change into my normal clothes and stuff. And he's like, well, we need to keep this hallway clear. I was like, just give me a minute. So I had to hurry up and wrap that up and get in there. A new Mag. Hello. It says, they say, have you tried doing, Let's Play videos? Yes, I have done some. I've just started playing Subnautica. Oh, I've heard of that one. Yeah. Subnautica is an interesting one. I was interested in playing that one. I did, but I never got to. I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm thinking of. Let me make sure. There's that. Oh, no. Well, there was that one. There's that one, and then there's that Barotrauma that I was thinking of, too. Oh, I know this one. Yeah, I've seen people play this one. Okay. It was very colorful. I remember. It was very colorful. Yeah, it looks like it could be pretty fun. Yeah, I've played a little bit of I've done a little bit of Let's Plays. I'm going to do, let's see, here in about, what was it, a few days, I think? Let me check to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it's in a few days. Yes, in about 3 days, Path of Exile's new League, Trial of the Ancestors drops. So when that drops, I'll be doing live streams of it, playing it. I don't think I can do videos on those. That'd be long ass videos. But I will be doing live streams of that. And what's today? Today's Tuesday. So tomorrow I'll be live streaming with Marinus, and we'll be doing showing off the floppies. Basically, I'll be showing off what I got from the con, what all I bought. And let's see, that's Wednesday. Thursday, I'll probably do like an unboxing, like some sort of unboxing, because I still have about three things to unbox. And then Friday, I think Friday's the start of Path of Exile, so I'll be playing that, live streaming that. And then Saturday, I got to line up a guest for the morning roast. I don't know. I might upload videos. I might start uploading videos more. Trying to get to that. Try and get to that monetization. I would really like to do that because I'd really like to be able to do like charity stuff. Maybe I should set a goal to incentivize people. But I don't know what the goal would be. I don't know. Let's see. What's everybody saying? Sure, you can just do what you're doing now. Bag and board and talk to us. Maybe have a guest. Well, Fanta, I don't know. Well, the organizing. If you're talking about the organizing boxes, gosh, I'd have to somehow set it on the floor and just set out my bags. So how could I do it? Let me see something. See, I could do it maybe like this. Have the camera angled like that as I lay the books on the floor to organize them out, and just bullshit with everybody. I don't know. Hello, Magmag. Chris tried RoboQuest. Oh, hush up, you. RoboQuest was fun. I enjoyed it. I might play it again. Maybe probably not on stream, but I might play it again. I enjoyed RoboQuest. I'll have you know. Eventually, I'll get. I don't know. I need to watch more gameplay on Baldur's Gate 3. I know people are loving it and everything. My concern is the combat. Because if it plays out like Pathfinder Kingmaker, I won't be able to play. I won't be able to get into it. I'll be like, oh, this is kind of. I still want to make Kingmaker work. I might try. I want to like Kingmaker, but I keep just losing interest. I'm sure Baldur's Gate 3 is good, but I just want to do a little more research before I dedicate to it. And I won't be able to, with all the money I spent at this con, I'm not going to be able to buy it probably anytime soon anyway. Let's see. Just saying. Hush up, Pale Rider. Back from catfishing all the boys at the con. There was no catfishing. I had people complimenting me left and right. There was multiple women telling me I looked fabulous or beautiful or this or that. I had an older man tell me I looked beautiful. Then he came back and said that he was allowed that, what did he say? He said us older guys are allowed to say that, which made me confused as to what that meant. But okay. I had a guy take a picture of me and everything. So yeah, it was pretty interesting. Pretty interesting day. First time I've ever had somebody be like, hey, can I take a picture of you? So that was kind of fun, I guess. But yeah, pretty interesting time. Let's see. More weeb stuff, Chris. What weeb stuff could I even do, Marinus? What, manga reviews? I don't know. I don't know what to do weebery wise. Come on, Chris is a manly girl. No, I'm a manly man. We're manly men. We're men in tights. Yes. Rolling around the forest looking for fights. Let's see. Even got a fist bump from a cute Wednesday Addams cosplayer. Just saying. Oh yeah, that older lady that was dressed up as Wednesday Addams. Yeah, she was just laughing away. It was like, what else? What else? I'm trying to think. There was a lot of people laughing at me. A lot of people staring, that's for sure. But I got compliments too on it. Haven't watched all of the. Okay. Finish your sentences. Just saying. Perfect, says Fanta. Something's perfect. Sugar is already coming up with excuses to put the red dress back on. Oh, Lord. Well, it would have to. No, I'm not even going to say, because if I start saying that, then you'll all start saying, oh, you got to go do it. No. I do need some more, what do you call them, stretch goals or whatever, for subscribers and for, I need to do a Baldur's Gate, or not Baldur's Gate, gosh dang it, monetization goal. There we go. That's what I need to come up with. A goal for getting monetized. And then I need to do so that would be watch hours. So yeah, I need to come up with a monetization goal. Because if we get monetized, then I can do charity streams, and I want to do charity streams. It felt good doing that charity stream. It felt nice, helping out people. Since that's primarily what this channel's for, is helping people, right? So we need to figure something out. You knew that picture he took went straight to his wank bag. Oh, come on now. It was probably just so he could send it to people to laugh at me about. Like, oh, look at this guy. Magbank says, my brother, 65 years old, is engrossed in playing Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, so he got it early on. I couldn't bring myself to get it in early access because since you could only play like the first act, I was like, well, I'm not going to pay, was it like $60 to play one act? I'm not gonna essentially pay to be your beta tester. I'll wait until everything's out, and then I'll buy it. If I buy it, then that's when I'll buy it. My only concern with it, like I said, like from what I've seen of it, the story, I'm very interested in the ability for player choice. It seems like the player choice is really good in that game. So that looks positive. My concern is with combat, like how engaging and fun is the combat. Like, because I loved Divinity 2's combat. I thought it was a lot of fun. But I know this is running off the D&D 5e system, and 5e is very simplified and stuff. And I don't know. Because that was my problem with Pathfinder Kingmaker is like a literal translation of like the tabletop, but without some of the stuff in it, like some of the mechanics and stuff like that from the tabletops taken out of it. So the problem I had with Pathfinder Kingmaker was like the combat felt kind of boring to me. And I like old school RPGs like Fallout 1 and 2, but yeah, Fallout 1 and 2 was so much fun. I still play those games. But Kingmaker was like, well, I can't use this ability because I can only use it like once per rest. So it became constant resting. Like, oh, used all my abilities, gotta rest. Okay, now I'm gonna go on. And then there was times where it was like, oh, I'm going to go in this cave, do this quest. Oh, well, there's swarms, and swarms can't be affected by anything I do. I have to have, like, basically Molotov cocktails to throw at them because you have to have AoE. And in your early levels, you don't have any AoE except for these little elixir alchemist fires. So then I got to keep chucking those at them and hope it kills them. I don't know, just a lot of little tedious. It was tedious. There we go. I think that's what I'm looking for. And the fun, it didn't really seem like a lot of fun and didn't really seem like you're getting crazy cool loot. I don't know. But he says he loves it. Baldur's Gate 3, I might see in about 10 years' time when he comes up for air. It looks far too confusing to me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I might check it out because I seen they had a necromancer. I see they have the necromancer class in there. That interests me. I seen they had the spore druid. I think was what the class is called, which that class I know is from Magic the Gathering. It's from the Ravnica. Oh, what are they called? The Black Green Guild. What are they called? Golgari, I think. Essentially, it's like death mixed in with plants. So like they have like the saprolings and stuff like that. So that one interests me because like they make like fungal zombies and stuff like that. And they have like saprolings and stuff, and that's the closest I'm gonna get to my little black green deck I have in Magic that I like to play with. Uh, there was the Spore Druid, the Necromancer, of course the Ranger with his companion interests me. Gotta have my minion. There's some other classes that interest me in that game. I'll wait and see. My friend likes it. My friend who plays it that I play games with, he enjoys it. He said it's really good with its player choice and everything. He said the combat is not as good as Divinity, but it's still not bad. So I'll probably end up getting it. It's just a matter of when, because as much as I want to play it, I really do. I really don't want to dump more money this month. But then again, what's the difference between spending money this month and spending money next month? Either way, I'm spending the money, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Because I still got Path of Exile going on. I'm pretty sure you can play Baldur's Gate with other players, too. So I could get a party going and play. That could be fun. Yeah, I feel like Baldur's Gate 3 would be fun with people. By myself, I don't know if I'd be able to keep myself playing it. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Chris, I think your stretch goals are a bit gapey, even for pro. What are you talking about? My stretch goal is to get monetized. And I'm over halfway there. That's perfectly achievable, Dave. The camera angle to stream bagging and boarding was perfect. Oh, okay. Monetization goal, you come to the UK, I take you on a pub crawl. Oh, I don't know about all that. Dave, I don't drink. Gosh, I don't know about all that. I wouldn't make it out of the first pub. I wouldn't make it out of the first pub, Dave. Let's see. Pale Riders. I know it's you, Pale Rider. Don't you try and trick me. Said the primary goal of this channel was to get you to do things you don't want to do. No, it's not. That is Pale Rider's goal. Fanta says the UK is awesome. That's where I discovered my love of shandies. What's shandies? It would be nice to go to the UK. I want to go to the UK. I want to go to Germany. All kinds of places I'd like to. I plan on going to eventually. I just got to get. My goal is to get the house paid off. That way, it'll free up some money. And I can make. I'll have that extra money every month to save up to go to these big trips. I still got a little bit to go yet on paying off the house. I should have it paid off by next year, though, sometime next year. If Chris comes, he'll be drinking a lot more than shandies. Okay. Why did I not know that you didn't drink? I hardly have ever drank. I've only drank maybe probably on one hand. I mean, that many times. I've never been drunk. I really only do it for like special occasions and stuff. Like the last time I had anything alcoholic to drink was maybe a year or two ago. Maybe it might have been a couple years ago now. It was a couple Bud Lights. Yeah, it was like maybe 2 cans of Bud Lights I drank just because a friend of mine wanted me to drink with him something. And I let her do most of the drinking. I kind of like nursed it a lot over the course of a night. I had like 2 cans. So I was like, I don't want to drink. And this tastes like fungus. It tastes like mold. Why would I want to drink this? Shandies are beer and British lemonade. Oh, so it's like a beer mixed with lemonade. Very refreshing. That sounds interesting. Never heard of that combination. Beer and British lemonade. Huh. That's wild. Let's see. But yeah, so yes, this Saturday I will do a live stream of. Is it no, not Saturday. Friday. Friday I'm gonna do. That should be when the new league starts, and I'll probably be live streaming for quite a bit because like I said, I'll still be off for vacation. That's gonna be the start of the league, and I'm gonna be zooming. I've been working on. I've had Path of Building up, uh, updating because I think Path of Building updated for the latest. For the new league, I think it updated. It still doesn't have the new gems because there's new gems being introduced in the league. One of them interests me. Fresh, what's it called again? Fresh meat. Yeah, fresh meat support. A new minion gem. um, but wait, up to maximum. Ooh. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm going to be using that to. I'll be playing that probably all day, and I'll be zooming around trying to level up as quick as I can, stuff like that, so I can start running maps and trying to get the gear I need and all that other hoobaloo. I don't know. I'm not an expert Path of Exile player, but I have 2 builds ready that should be pretty viable for um, all the all the content or most of it. Most of it. I got a Forbidden Right build that does over 20 million DPS. Well, 23 million if everything's going, and then a minion build, a dominating blow / Herald of Purity build, which does over 20 million once everything's added up. All the minion damage is added up. So both of those should be fairly viable for most of the content. I'll do that. So I'll be playing that pretty much all day. So that could be like maybe I'll be like a Twitch streamer and do like an 8-hour stream. Good Lord, that would be ridiculous. But then again, if you're live streaming, I guess that's what you got to do if you're trying to do like live streaming as like a primary thing. I guess if you want to get like subscribers and watch hours, I guess you got to do long live streams, right? Because that's what Twitch people do. They do like 8-hour live streams. I don't know if I could do 8-hour live streams though all the time because I got to work and everything. I could maybe do like 3 or 4 hours of gaming live streams regularly since I play games anyway. That would be just when I play games, I would just hook it up and live stream and talk to y'all. But then again, who wants to watch me play games? Let's see. Dave says, I suppose it's different for us. We generally start drinking behind a bike shed or in a field at the age of 14. Drinking the cheapest, nastiest cider we can find. Well, no, it's here in Virginia, here in West Virginia, drinking is basically a normal thing. Smoking, all that stuff. I'm not the norm around here. Yeah, yeah. It's especially where I lived back in the sticks. you started drinking early, Shine, and if you were drinking Shine, or you might be drinking cans of Bud Light. Hell, half the time your parents got you were the ones that got you started drinking. you know. Um, but no, I'm not a drinker, and my family did not want me to drink. I was like, no, 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 you're not drinking, you're not doing any of that. I'm glad they did, since it's healthier not to. My dad didn't drink, didn't smoke, didn't do any of that stuff. Neither did mom. We were all, I guess, straight edge. my brother drinks. He drinks liquor. Drinks some shots and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just it's not for me. I don't see the appeal myself. I just think I don't like the taste. Then again, they say it relaxes you, lower. If you're real nervous about something, that can help you kind of calm down, I guess, about it. So maybe I need to do that sometimes. Knowing me, oh gosh, I can't even think what it would be. Like, oh, I'm getting ready to go take that driving test. Take a shot to relax my nerves, calm my nerves. I feel like that would be a bad idea, though. Mag says shandy is half a pint of beer or lager and half a pint of lemonade. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting, Mag. That's an interesting combo. Well, I guess there's not a specific beer or lager that you use. So I guess it's just any kind. I feel like a shandy could be widely different in taste then if you're using, depending on the beer you use then, right? Oh, Dave's going to go cook some meatballs. Well, you better cook some for all of us. See you later, Dave. I could go for some lasagna. That'd be nice. I should always go for some Italian food. Let's see. What's going on, Pale Rider? Oh, look, Pale Rider showed up. Yeah. I'm sure he's totally not just saying. What's going on here? I didn't okay a stream today, IB. Well, I do what I want. You're not the boss of me. Why aren't you out there promoting us, getting us more watch hours? Let's see. Why are you notifying me that, Facebook? I know. I'm already live, you big dummy. Let's see. Am I caught up with everybody? I think so. Dave's going to gargle balls. Oh, Lord. But, yeah. I'm trying to think what else happened while I was out there. Oh, when I was going to get my history comics books, certified. I was going to get my Steranko books certified for authenticity. They were in a little bag to keep them safe. And they had a print. I had the Scott Ian print in between them that Jay had got me. So I set them down on the table. I took it all out, took the print out, set the paper out like this separate. So she's asking me what it is and writing it down. I think she spelled Steranko's name wrong on the certificate. But she put the certificate in the back there, and then she put the sticker on the back. And the sticker, I think, has the number to match up with the certificate itself. So then with this one, she did the thing again, and I put it in the back. And then she's like, with the sticker, she's like, "Oh, I know. Where do you want the sticker?" And I was like, she's like, "Oh, I know." And she flips it open, She's like, "I can put it," and starts to touch the. I'm like, no. I don't want the sticker on it. And I didn't want the sticker on the book itself. Yeah, I was like, just put it on the back here with the other sticker on the back of this one, and I'll just when I get it put in a nice bag and board, I'll put the sticker on it. She's like, oh, okay. So my brain panicked for a second because I was like, oh God, she's gonna put the sticker on the book. I don't want anything unoriginal thrown on my book. You know. And so when I panicked like that, I completely forgot about the Scott Eden print and walked off without it. And later on, like way later, like hours later, we're getting ready to leave. Or well, what maybe an hour later, we're getting ready to leave, and my brother's like, Chris, because he happened to look over at the table and seen it, and he's like, "That's your thing." I was like, "Oh crap." He's like, "Geez, I buy you something, you leave it lying." I was like, my brain panicked. And then he was giving me hob because he's like, well, the stickers. He's like, the stickers are supposed to go on the item, Chris. That's why she was putting it on there. It's supposed to go on the item because that's what certifies it connected to the certificate itself. Because you can just take that sticker. Otherwise, you can just take it off and put it on something else anywhere you go. It's to help certify it. I'm like, I don't want the sticker on my book. I don't want it on my book, damn it. I don't care. At the end of the day, I don't care. I don't plan on ever selling these. It's just, just in case like I were to become really desperate for money, then that can help certify that it's legit, I guess. Oh, there's Sim.
Hello.
How you doing, Sim?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
Doing all right. Oh, Paris says, I know who Just Saying is, but that's not me. Yeah, I find that hard to believe, Pale Rider.
So what were you showing off right now?
My Steranko books.
Oh, you bought some Steranko books?
Yeah, my History of Comics.
Ooh.
2 and History of Comics Volume 1.
Ooh.
The first edition.
That looks sweet.
Yeah, there was apparently 3 editions printed of the first one.
Mm-hmm.
The first edition is like a virgin cover. The second edition has the thing over top for $4, and it has a $4 price tag. And that was because he wanted to raise the price, he said. So they reprinted it a second time with the title and the $4.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third edition has the title over it, and then it's lowered. Like, see how the Hulk is there? It comes up to about here. It cuts off like this lower part. So that's, you see from like where my finger is up. So like it cuts off like that lower part. You only see like part of the Joker. It cuts out part of the picture. It shrinks it, I guess, or something.
And I'm pretty sure they were more than $4.
Yes. Yeah, this first edition was $100 because it's in really good shape and it's a first edition.
Mm-hmm.
And then the others were like anywhere. I think one was like 80 and another was like I think like 60 because he had like, this was the only first edition he had. And then he had, I think, maybe 1 or 2 of the second editions, and then maybe 1 or 2 of the third edition. And the third edition, I think, was like 60 or something. But like the second and third editions weren't even, this was probably in the best shape. And it was also the first edition, so I went ahead and got it. And he had a few of the second editions. But yeah, Mom and them were giving me shit because they were like, it's an investment, Chris. It's an investment. And then I went and I had him personalize them.
Ooh, sweet.
To my pal Chris, best regards, Steranko.
That guy's so fucking cool.
So then they were like, it's an investment, Chris. Why did you get it personalized? I was like, because I wanted it personalized. Yeah, I'm getting it for sentimental value. I'm getting it to read. And for the sentimental value. That's it. I really want to read these books. Like they're like the Bible of history comic books. Like a lot of the history of comic books take a lot of what's in here and just read Redo them. I grew up reading history of comic books, coffee table books
Oh yeah.
that I got from random places. I had a bunch of them. So they always brought up these books. Storenko. I'd like to have like the covers just as like big prints to put up as posters. I think that'd be cool. I like his Joker.
Yeah, it's very classic. Reminds me of the cartoons. Remember?
Yeah.
Or the drawings from the old series. Remember when the Adam West time when you'd see the drawing of the Joker?
Okay. And
Those seem to be like pretty nice books. But did you buy anything else from them?
yeah. I bought one other thing.
Yeah, I was so disappointed they didn't have any fucking Nick
I gotta
Fury
cover it.
TPP.
I gotta
Ooh.
cover the boobies.
Hello.
I bought it because it's a really nice drawing. The art is really good. They did a really good drawing of her. And I bought it because it's March. It's my birth month, and it was only $10. He had 6 of the 12 months, and I was tempted to buy all of them since they were only $10. And he said that they're going online for like the whole set, the whole year, is like a few $100s
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. So he's like, "You're getting a deal." He's like, "We're planning on raising the prices after this con." I was like, but I had already spent all this money and stuff, I was like, so I can't. I'm gonna just not. Mag says my crazy sister-in-law from Holland. Wow, that's cool. Do we know anybody from Holland, Sim?
Not sure. To be quite honest.
Yeah, that might be a new one for the channel.
Well,
Yeah,
hello and welcome.
Due to calls, so got to go. Thanks for letting me hang out. I'll catch y'all soon. Yeah, you're welcome back anytime, Mag. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, Marinus is from Holland.
He's from Holland?
You're Dutch.
Hey, I don't know. He's from Holland.
I knew he was Dutch, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but there's Dutch are not only in Holland as far as I know.
Well, that's what I thought. I knew he was Dutch. I just didn't know specifics.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I knew.
That's why like do we know? Like I'm not sure. I don't think so. Like maybe.
Yeah, I didn't know exactly where.
Uh-huh. So it was like the Dutch again. Yeah.
But that's cool. That's cool.
So
It was nice.
Uncle Ziffer is here. Uncle Ziffer is here with his Iron Maiden, the Trooper beer, which tastes stale as hell. And he says hi to you from a one-man German bloodhound. Ball. And enjoy that beer, dude. Iron Maiden, the Trooper. Hell yeah. Enjoy that beer. And yeah. Trust me, you're going to love Bloodhunt too. Uncle Ziffer.
The signature of Steranko. I just showed the signatures, Marinus. Both of my history books has his signature.
Me, I wanted some stuff, but they were very expensive, like $400 a book.
Well, there was prints I could get, but just getting them signed is like $50.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if you're going to spend $50 to get them signed, you might as well get something decent signed.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just some print. Like there was some,
and and it's also the thing is like the prints, shipping and stuff. Like it's not the same as what I mean. Like prints and a book, it's not the same.
I could have got you like a cheap Nick Fury book. I think there was one. I found one at a vendor table for like $20, $15.
That would have been cool. Was it a floppy?
Yeah, it was a floppy. I think he did the cover. They had his like classic Nick Fury books, the ones he actually fully did there at his table, but they were like ranging from 40 to 80.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have got you that trade paperback, but when I went back the next day, it was gone.
Yeah, I know. It's one of the ones that I'm like, oh, ow.
So the only trade paperback they had was a Captain America one that he worked on, and that was it.
I love his freaking Nick Fury work, dude. It's insane. That and the Outlander, but like he says, I'm gonna have to probably hunt down the heavy metal issues.
If I had seen it, because I didn't see it until Sunday, I might have tried to. Well, no, I guess this wouldn't have worked so much. I found this for $5.
Oh shit!
Nick Fury versus Shield. I mean, it's got like that's his. I know that's his cover,
Yeah, that's his work.
but I don't think he did the actual story interiors and stuff. He just did cover art, I think. Check. I'm pretty sure he just did cover.
I know it says Steranko in big on the cover.
Yeah, he just did cover illustrations, series
Really?
cover illustrators. Yeah, on this he did. Yeah.
So why is his name in big in front?
Where?
Was it on the cover?
No, not on here. No.
Oh. Okay.
No, he just did covers for this one. But I was like, well, he did covers for that. Maybe I could get it signed. But I was like, well, no. It was already too late. We were heading out when I got it. If I'd have been able to, I'd have got that other Nick Fury they had at the table and had it signed. I should have looked around more, see if I could find something. But hopefully they bring him back. Because I asked the guy with him. I guess it's like maybe it's his son or maybe it's just somebody he works with because they were traveling together and stuff. And half the stuff on that table was the other guys. I asked him, like, are you all going to be coming back? And he said it depended on, of course, the convention. And then it also depended on how well they do. So hopefully he did well. I mean, there was always somebody at his table. So
Oh, of course, dude. It's freaking Steranko.
So hopefully he goes back because then I can get this damn poster that pissed me off signed. And maybe I can get you something. But let's see. Oh, can I show you this, Sim?
Hold on. Let me come back. No, you didn't show it to me, but I saw it on when you posted it. Yeah. That looks good.
I just got to get somebody to sign it. Or I mean, paint it. I don't know who to get painted it.
Well, you can search and probably find something. Like I know Mogwai was could have probably painted it. Remember Mogwai?
Yeah, Mogwai. I hadn't seen him in a long time.
I've seen him on my Discord. I've seen him around, but not as often as we used to.
Yeah. So if you know anybody, let me know. Somebody good for painting. Let's see. Meredith is from the Netherlands again. Gee.
You could ask Dave too. Dave does some Warhammer paintings, so maybe he could do it for you.
Oh, okay. Small hands smell like cabbage. That's right, Connie, circus folk. We come from Holland. We speak Dutch, but our country also named the Netherlands.
Okay, I have a quick question. Check this out. I'm sending you a link and let me know. Checking a private chat, sent you a link. Let me know if the shippings are expensive for you, but that's something maybe we could get and you keep it until he comes back.
Shield by Steranko, the complete collection. Oh, that's different.
Yeah, and the price is pretty decent, but the shipping to me is pretty expensive. It's like more expensive than the book.
Yeah, it's different than the one that they had. The one they had was like blue.
Is it decent, the shipping? Because order that, I'll send you the money.
I don't know. Where is it?
It's 20.
Shipping is $4.67.
So grab it. Grab it, I'll send you the cash.
Oh, sure. Let me just spend more money.
It's like $25 or something US. Please order it and I'll send it to you.
Over here, made of money.
It's the price of that floppy, and you can, it's the complete edition, and I've been looking for it for a while. So
Ooh, I like that one better.
another one.
The Jim Steranko Nick Fury Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. 2000 graphic novel book. It has his cover on it. I like that one.
Where did you see that one?
I don't know. It was recommending it to me on the page. It's a white Nick Fury Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's got his cover with the crazy effects in the background behind him.
Hmm.
It's yeah, the cover for Nick Fury Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. #4. That's the cover they're using. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Where he's got the gun pointed at you and the cool effects going on in the back.
With a psychedelic black and white effect in the back.
Yeah. But it's a graphic novel, apparently.
Really?
From 2000.
See, they have the book that you got there. They're asking for $39 to $52. Oh no, that's not the same. It's another cover.
Let's see, does it have like pages count on it?
Oh, dude.
Well, it says the year 2000 was when it was published.
The TPB I sent you?
No, this other one I'm looking at. When was this one's? This one's from 2013, the one you sent. It says it's signed by Stan Lee.
Big whoop.
Why would it be signed by Stan Lee?
I don't know.
I don't see any signature on it.
No. I don't really give a damn about Stanley, but I do happen to have one of his first book that he ever printed called Cold Kid. Did you know that?
Yeah, Cold
Kid. Kid Cold. Yeah, it was one of his first comic book that he ever did.
Yeah, I know that one. I used to have.
Maybe I'll send it to you as a gift since you're a big Stanley fan.
See the seller's listing for full details and descriptions. Where's the full listing?
Oh, and I still have those army books that I put aside for you. I need to send that to you one day.
I was just curious to see, like, what if both of these graphic novels have the same content in them.
Do you want to send me the link and I'll do a search on my site too?
I'll put the link in the private chat. There we go. All right, let me see what everybody's saying. Oh, Fanta's leaving. Gotta run, much love. Yep, later, Fanta.
Later, Fanta.
Sim, you have no idea how happy he looks right now. It's ridiculous. You're talking about, don't go so far. Marinus is the crazy sister-in-law in drag. Confirmed. What? So Marinus is Mag's sister-in-law? Well, we'll know if Mag says his crazy sister-in-law is skinny fat. Then we'll know it's Marinus. Let's see. Oh, she's from the UK. She moved there and calls me every day to hear an English voice.
So it says there's 248 pages in there.
Oh, well, that's cool. If she calls you to have somebody to talk to, gives you somebody to talk with and everything. I know it's about now as she calls and didn't want to just hear, oh, it's all fine, Mag. It's pretty cool if you keep in touch with her every day like that. Do what, Sim?
So it says it has 200. I found it on Amazon. It says it has 248 pages. Let me check the other one. The one I sent you first. Because I know that was a new print. But I don't know if it's the same thing either. I'm still searching.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, if it's the same book just with a different cover.
Mm-hmm. Because it doesn't say the complete collection. It says graphic novel.
It might just be just
And
his Nick Fury Agent of Shield run.
yeah, it could be something else too, like like a standalone thing.
Yeah. Whereas this one could have like this Shield by Steranko could have all of the
See,
previous stuff.
the new one, it says it has 326 pages, so it has more stuff in it.
Which one? The one
The
you
new
sent?
one. Yeah.
Okay, so we want to get the one you sent them. Okay.
And okay. Strange Tales. Yes.
Let's see. What else? Yeah, I've got a ton of books. And on Wednesday, we will be going over them with Marinus.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I was given deals. Here's all the books I've gotten. So I was given deals. On them. Like the floppies, like the one guy had a couple long boxes of 50-cent comics. And when he's seen I had a little stack of them, he said, well, I'll make you a deal. He said, he's like, I got these 2 long boxes of dollar comics. I'll drop the price for 50 cents on those. And then on my $2 long boxes, I'll drop them to $1. So I went through those stacks and picked out what I wanted. And then there was another person with a small long box of 50-cent comics. Grabbed some of those. And then, of course, you've seen that pile I got for like $10.
Mm-hmm.
Which I made my money back on them. I looked them up online. There's a couple.
Yeah. I told you, just one comic in there, dude. You're done. You paid entire
like $5 or something. So I made it back. I did get pissed. I got pissed. I bought a Metal Men comic for $1 from like the 70s or something. I was super psyched. I read it. And then when I was putting it back in, the tape got stuck to the cover and ended up peeling off a little bit of it. I was so pissed off. That's the second Metal Men that's done that in like the past week or two that I've read. And when I went to go put it back, the tape got stuck to the cover. I was pissed off. I was like, oh. I was like, Chris, calm down. You only paid $1 for it. It's okay. I was like, but it's my Metal Men. And they had Metal Men. A guy had Metal Men #1. I wanted it so bad. But he wanted $50 for it, but he said he'd take $35. I was like, oh, I want it. $35. He's cheaping it off. It's cheap. But I was like, I've already spent so much. So I was like, no, I'll resist. So I didn't. Oh, I resisted it. Can't a chat host have a day off? Dang it. What are you talking about? So you had yesterday off.
Okay, so I'm checking. From what I'm seeing, is the big difference between both books is one has just the reprint of the what's the name again? Collecting Strange Tales, and the new edition also has the Nick Fury Agent of Shield 1, 3, and 5 that he did.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The Strange Tales when he was doing it before he got his own series.
Yeah.
Oh. You see it? Mars Attacks. I was like, is that based on? Is that Like what the movie's based off of? Like,
Technically, I think it's the other way around because I know that the movie's not based on comic. It was based on the cards. It was a card set.
oh, okay.
I'm not sure if the comic came before them.
Fine.
Because if you remember, when they announced the movie, they were everywhere. They were having crossover with almost every freaking company.
Yeah, I was really happy with what I found. I found some good ones. I was pretty psyched about it. I'm trying to find. Where is it? On Metal Men. I found some Shade the Changing Man. Found a couple of those. The first 3 issues of Violator. Found some random stuff that interested me to add to the collection. Where is it? Is it at the bottom?
Oh, and by the way, I saw a comic book the other day, and I thought of you. I almost bought it for you.
What?
It's called Hero Man. I'm like, kind of like sounds like Fight Man.
Oh, come on now. I bought a book called Captain Canuck.
Oh, dude. What? Oh, yeah. Is that one of the recent ones or the old ones? Because that's like one of the only superheroes, Canada superhero that people know.
I have no idea.
Technically, if he looks like the old classic Captain America, that's the old style. Then the new one looks more modern, like an armor with two fighting sticks, glow sticks.
I guess it's the old one then. And I don't recognize the publisher.
Yeah. Never. I'm gonna say. I was never a big fan before. I did try to read the new version.
Somebody's signature's on there. I wonder whose that is.
Who is it?
I don't know. I picked this up for like $1.
It looked like Eastern. No. Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like the cover. Oh no! My brother bought that for me. Yeah, it was signed. Yeah, he had it signed. He got it at the con. Yeah, 'cause he got. Where the hell is Metal Man? I just went through this whole stack. What did I do with it? Gosh dang it! Yeah, he was at a con. He got Tom DeFalco to sign this, and he bought this off of him. I remember this from
the Right Project. What the hell?
This was in a crowdfunder.
Was
But
it?
it's a new, yeah, it was in a crowdfunder. I seen it a while back. It's Tom DeFalco and Ron Friends. But he sold it. He sold it to my brother. It's one of their original things they're doing. And then he got this one signed as well.
Sweet.
Yeah. Wish I could have met him. My brother was telling him. My brother told him about how like I'm not a fan of the more modern stuff, and I don't like how like it's been like kind of politicalized and sexualized, like how they talk about their stuff like that and all. And he's like, yeah, it sounds like. And he said that he told my brother yeah, sounds like me and your younger brother would get along real well. Then he's like, I don't much like this newer stuff either. He's like these are like two-dimensional or something characters. He's like we don't need to know about their sex lives and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, exactly. Geez, where did I put that middle?
Or what's their favorite brand of coffee at the Starbucks?
Yeah, like I don't. Ugh. Maybe it's in here. No, that's not it. Did I put it? Wouldn't be with this stack. It's driving me nuts. Where is it? Where's my Metal Man? I hope I didn't lose it.
Didn't you have like a whole bunch of copies of Fight Man?
No, Metal Man, not Fight Man.
Oh, Metal Man. Okay, got it.
The plural, men, not man.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe Hero Man would be your type.
I don't like every comic with the word man in it. I got more Commandy. I got those for 50 cents. A bunch of Commandy. Let's see.
Oh, Commandy, that's pretty good, dude. I have the full omnibus. It's I really like that.
Yeah, at the rate it's going, I'm going to have them all. There were some others, but they were like $2. So
If you, there, well, I think one of the most expensive one, I think, is the one with the Statue of Liberty cover, which is like the Superman story.
Shadow Time, Shield, X-Men. Uh-oh. Okay, so it looks like all the books I read are not here.
Okay.
Where the hell did they go?
That's not cool.
Captain Canuck.
Oh. Hey, that's the old one.
From Cumley Comics. Number 9.
That's the name of the creator.
Fantasy Saga. Maybe it's in my mom's bag?
Nobody's whacking off. He's just throwing his comics. And you're hearing them slap together.
There. Hold on. I'll be back in a minute. I got to take this stuff over.
Keep telling you, treats manga is better than American comics.
I'll be back in a minute. Hold on. Something ain't right. Drive me nuts.
Oh, I want this book. Here, okay. That is interesting. It's one of the things that's hard. Buying a book and the shipping's like way more expensive than the book.
There we are. I found them. I found
You did?
Yeah, I found the books I was reading. I read these books while I was sitting at the con at the Q&A. My middleman. See the top? That's where I tore it.
Why did you do that?
Shut up, Sim. It was only $1 though. I can always find a new one, a new copy, and buy it eventually.
Then you're gonna find out that every issue are like $100, and that was the only time you could.
It might be because it's a 12-cent comic. This is an old ass comic.
Mm-hmm.
But I love it. I love Metal Man. Yeah. Avengers. Hercules' Last Stand. When the Masters of Evil assaulted Avengers Mansion. Kirby piece with Captain America and the Falcon. I think this was a reprint. Yeah, this was a reprint of Kirby. 4.
Oh, yeah.
And then the thing in Captain Marvel, the Andromeda Robot.
The actual Captain Marvel before he died of AIDS.
Yep. No, it's cancer. You cock. How dare you disrespect my man, my boy, Mr. Marvel.
What's disrespectful? Come on, I just misgendered his sickness.
Misdiagnosed him. How dare you?
I'm not a doctor. I didn't give him a diagnostic.
All right. Let's see. Let me see what it is. Let me see what everybody's saying here. I bet there will be some comics that I normally pay $15 for or higher. You were excited because Metal Man has man in it? No, I was excited because I love Metal Man. I grew up reading it. It was so fun. It was silly and enjoyable. And reading that one made me happy. It made me laugh, and I enjoyed it. You will never find that number one again. Oh, yes, I will. Calm down. What is this? I don't know. It was $1. It really sounds so much like Maybe replace the dollar with freebies because I don't pay $1 for stuff I don't know. I'll pay 50 cents for a new thing, but not $1. $1 has to be something I'm excited about. And anything above $1 is like, I have to be really excited to buy something over $1. I'm too cheap for anything that. Meadow Man, One Fight Man, One Punch Man. See the pattern again. Red Dress Man, Weeb Man. Prove it. Show me a comic with man in the title that you can't stand. Oh, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. I'd have to find it. But yeah, I can do it. All right. Found there. Boom. There we go. Dead Man. Was it Dead Man, Dark Mansion of Forbidden Love? There you go. You want a book I hate? There you go. It has man in it. This is it. Fuck this book. I like Dead Man. Hate this book because it's not a Dead Man book. Fuck this book. You want me to be pissy about a book? This book came out. When did it come out? Where's the date on this thing? 2017. Everybody talks about all that. What was it? SJW stuff. All that politics in the books. Crappiness. There you go. It's in this book. Every bit of it. And this was back in like 2016, 2017 or something. I don't know. This book sucked. I think I was looking through the list of people. See if I can re-find them. Where is it? Sarah Vaughn, Lan Medina, Jose Villarrubia. I don't recognize any of those names. It was a name I recognized and for all the wrong reasons, but I can't find it now. Yeah, I don't know. I could have swore there was a name on here I recognized and it was for all the wrong reasons because the videos of at the time were, from like CG and CG, I guess adjacent people were like crapping on her. I don't know. There was that, and there was a Metal Men book. There was a Metal Men book I didn't like either because it was a more modern book from like 2006. Same thing. It had little instances of the same crap that everybody always complains about. And that was from way back when. But I hated this book. Fuck this book. It's a Dead Man book, right? Oh, Boston brand. Oh, awesome. Okay, I like Dead Man. So I picked it up at Ollie's for $3.99. For $3.99. And shut up, Marinus. It's not 480p. It's 720. Shut your mouth. And it has all the crap in it that everybody plays. Like it's a Dead Man book, but it follows like this girl, and she's in love. Like she's engaged to a white guy, and I immediately, as time went, I was like, it's going to be the white straight guy. He's going to be the villain. Of course, he was, and of course, she ends up falling in love with like some, I don't know, non-binary black person thing. I hate to say things. I can't remember. It's stuff like it's I don't remember. It's non-gendered or so, I don't know, some thing like that. Non-binary or whatever you say.
Okay. Am I okay? Oh, did I freeze again?
No, you're fine, Sam. I hear you, Sam.
Oh, God damn it.
What if it's not a Dead Man book? It says Dead Man. Dead Man. Right there. It's meant to be a Dead Man book. He is in it, but he is not the main character of this book. It was trash. I wanted a Dead Man book doing cool Dead Man Boston brand things, and instead it's just like, oh, sappy romance stuff, and oh, we got to learn what happened to this ghost from back in the day, and oh, the straight white man's the bad guy, and the weird now the woman who was going to get married to him is now going to get with this, I don't know, non-binary person, black person. I don't. I was like, what the fuck is all this?
Oh.
And then the other one, there was a Metal Man I got from the early 2000s, sucked because it had some of that crap in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it also involved time travel, and time travel rarely is good as a writing mechanic. It involved some sort of wonky time travel, and it wasn't fun and funny and silly like the old books. And I was like, fuck this. Ugh.
Oh, and by the way, I sent you another link from Barnes and Nobles.
Okay.
I don't know if they're still available.
Where is it?
On Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did it while I got kicked out and I couldn't log back in.
Why are you sending me this one? It's the same one.
Yeah, but look, it's at Barnes and Nobles and the price is half price.
Oh, Sim.
It's $15 instead of $25. I don't know, Barnes and Nobles. I don't have one.
Here's something I need to look up.
What?
My my friend Nate told me about how like apparently you can. He said used to be you could go. I don't know if you still can. He said you could go on like Goodwill
Mm-hmm.
and search through their books and
Yep.
see if you could find a book, and they would send it to your local Goodwill.
Yeah, but if you, I don't know if you ever noticed, you can also like there's when you're on Amazon, they have a lot of those Goodwill books selling their books there, and you can get your when you buy other sellers. Sometimes you find good deals. I don't know. I saw this Barnes and Nobles that's $15. I'm like, I'll send it to him. I don't know. It says ebook though, so maybe I made a mistake.
Damn, they want a lot of money for their comic books. Fuck that.
Who, Barnes and Nobles?
No, Goodwill.
Hmm.
Let me see.
I think I made a mistake. It says ebook on it. So
Dunkel Ziffer always mentions that Chris is on his feet a lot today. I'm always on my feet. I'm always moving and shaking, baby. Let's see. Soul says Photon is his favorite. Oh, okay, yeah. I like her in some, like you said, in some of the comics. Like back in like the 80s with Avengers, where she was the leader and stuff. I enjoyed those. Um, I've tried reading the more modern stuff. Didn't like her in them. Characters I'm inspired by actress Pam Grier. Oh, Pam Grier is a very pretty woman. Still, Marvel is my main man. Damn right. 480. No, it's not 480p, Marinus. 8-bit Chris. Cue the Mario music. Oh. Chris got tricked into buying a romance novel because it has Dead Man in the title. That's like Marinus buying a Woke Dynamite comic for the boobs on the cover and then hates it. It was $3.99 graphic novel and it had Dead Man on it. And I was like, oh, hey, I like Dead Man. This could be something good. And, trash. Trash. Let's see. We got Tank Ferret. Hail, all you magnificent bastards. Hail, Mr. Tank. I should forge a Fight Man comic and put a Red Shoe Diaries plot in it that would destroy Chicago. It would. It would. I was like, what is this? No! This isn't Fight Man. Fuck this Dead Man book. Get out of here. Get off my desk. All right. Yeah, so I need to. Let's see. I need to go and buy this Shield book for Sim so he doesn't keep crying.
wow.
Hold on to it just in case. I am glad I got that Nick Fury versus Shield because that's like the older graphic novel from like the 80s or something. So I was like, ooh, okay. I was like, yeah. I thought it was just based on how it looked. I was like, yeah, I want that one. I'd rather have that one over the newer one. But yeah, so I think I'm done now. I think I'm out of things to talk about. I'm not going to show off any of the books. I'm going to save that for tomorrow with Marinus. I just wanted to get all the talking about the con out of the way to save some time so we weren't, on stream for like 6 hours. I'm going to save the 6-hour stream for Friday or whatever when the new League of Path Exile drops. So I'm going to be playing that for a while.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I'll be doing that for a while. This is my $85 plus shipping poster, Sim. I'm pissed with this.
Why?
Because I came home, for one, it showed up late, so I didn't get to take it with me to the con and get it signed.
Mm-hmm.
So when I came back, I seen this sitting on my chair. I went, that better not be my poster.
And it was.
And it fucking was. And it was in, this was what it was. It just had 2 little thin strips of UPS fucking cardboard covering it. And a flimsy little fucking bag. I paid like $20 shipping.
Mm.
And then they folded my goddamn poster up. Like I paid $85 plus like $20 in shipping. And that's how it gets delivered? You couldn't like roll it up, put it in a poster tube or something?
Didn't it come folded already? Wasn't it like previously folded? That's why?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't think so because Steranko had the exact same poster. He was charging $300 for it, but they were mint. They didn't have no creases, no nothing. They looked like they just came off the factory. So apparently not. Like this one, like it's got some obviously like faded colors, and the
oh yeah,
taking some like little damage in the corners and stuff. But I'm fine with that. Like obviously I knew it was damaged like that when I got it. What pisses me off is just the fact that they just folded it up like this, shoved it in a little shitty envelope with cheap ass cardboard.
Tank is like for $20, I'd send it to you in the tube. Yeah, and then the worst thing, it's cheaper sometimes to send in the tube. It's not that expensive.
Like this was a domestic shipping. That's like $5. And then especially with lightweight like this, it's just a little fucking envelope. Like $5 shipping and he charged me $20. Like fuck you. I'm not using eBay again. Fuck him. That's what
it depends of the eBay, but that's why I'm very, very skeptic with eBay.
Like I can tolerate.
There's people asking for a book like $25, but $60 shipping. You're like, fuck you.
I can tolerate the fact that it was folded since I paid less than a third for the price that I would have paid off of Steranko's. You know, obviously it's not going to be in pristine condition. All right. It's just how he sent it that pisses me off. The fact that it was in those flimsy ass pieces of cardboard and shit. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that burns my ass. So I ain't doing that again. Man, that guy will never get my business again. And I probably won't be using eBay hardly anymore. If I ever do. I hardly ever online shop, and I won't be through eBay.
Yeah, but don't go. Don't drop eBay just for it. Like,
nah, fuck eBay.
Fuck eBay.
My brother said fuck eBay too, because he's had a lot of bad experience with eBay and stuff.
Okay,
so not to use it.
Fair enough, but can you wait till you're done buying that Shield trade paperback?
You said they'd get it through Barnes and Noble.
No, it's an ebook.
What?
It's an ebook. I made a mistake.
Barnes and Noble one is?
Yeah, I thought it was just hardcover over there, but they're selling ebooks.
Man.
I'm like, killing me. Since when's a bookstore is going to sell you digital books?
Why is it selling it for $15 damn?
I know.
Too much for a digital. Screw that.
But that's what they're asking on Amazon too, like 20-something bucks
for a digital.
So I'm saying the best deal right now. It's on eBay.
Damn eBay.
So hold on to that fuck eBay thing until you're done with this one.
I'm gonna get this book and it's gonna be like half destroyed.
Oh, dude, man. One bad experience ruins every prior one.
Done.
I bought 100 books. It was fine. Everything was good. But that guy fucked me on a poster. Fuck you all.
Yeah. One guy ruins it for everybody else, baby. That's how it works. Oh. Tank's doing admin, he says. He says, have you seen the page for 21 Demons since I upgraded it? I don't think so. No, I don't think I have. I can't get enough that sugar Chris. He got the booty, don't quit. For $20 shipping, I'd send it to you in a tube. Exactly. Yes. I hope he does join us again. Tank is always welcome to come on and promote anytime he wants. Yes, sign up for 21 Demons. Yes. Everybody go check it out. All right. But hopefully we can get. Hopefully Steranko goes back to Steel City, and I'll get this signed. Maybe buy another one of the Booby Girl calendar prints.
That would be kind of cool.
And then I'll put this in a nice frame and put it up on the wall. That'll be nice. And I'll put the history of comic books up on the wall and stuff like that. Be real nice looking.
Oh, and by the way, quick question: when you were talking with Steranko, did it ever come up how much he likes Stan Lee?
Yeah, he said he really liked him. Yeah. Did you really like Stan Lee? Him and him were really close and all. Yeah, he talked a lot about it, about how him and her were really close and everything. And then they had that big falling out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they didn't have necessarily. They just didn't talk for. Like,
yeah, because from what I know, Steranko was on the Kirby side, and that's one of the falling out they had.
He had a falling out with him over disagreements, like because Stanley was always coming in and editing his books and
taking credit for everything. Yeah.
He didn't say that. He just said that Stan was coming in and editing his books.
What do you think is coming in messing with your book? You're re-editing the story.
Sam, you might not end up agreeing with Steranko.
I don't care.
He says a lot of those, like a lot of that kerfuffle supposedly about like Kirby and all getting into it with Stan and all that. He said that didn't happen.
What didn't happen?
Like the whole like Stan and Kirby and all not liking each other and having issues and fighting the
that never happened
and stuff. That's what he said. He said that they didn't have those fights. He said now they might not have agreed with some of that stuff, but they never went to Stan about it. They never talked to Stan. They never did anything. He said that Kirby wasn't really the confrontational one. It was his wife that would kind of do the confrontational stuff. That Kirby wasn't like that. He said that then none of them, like him and Buscema, if I remember right, he said Buscema and stuff weren't really, controversial, were confrontational people. He said that he was the only one that would go into like Stan's office and argue with him and fight with him on stuff.
Yeah, that is true, but they did have a fucking conflict that ended up like, not owning his rights.
Well, it sounds they have been in fight for him.
They have been in court multiple times.
And he told me about how
But it's true that
he told me about how Gil Kane was stealing original art.
Yep.
And stuff, and how he went down and basically had to do some sneakiness at the warehouse to get his original art back.
Yeah, Gil Kane is worse than fucking Stan Lee. Like, don't get me wrong. Gil Kane's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, he said he was really close with Stan. Got along real well with him and liked him.
But, dude, like I always said, Stan Lee is an iconic image. Is somebody, like Steve Jobs at fucking, but who did most of the fucking work.
And Sim.
Oh, fuck you. Even Disney's giving him his fucking rightful credit at this point, so fuck you. Like, he didn't get enough credit before, now he gets it, so I'm happy.
I'm not saying that Kirby don't deserve the credit he gets. He does. But you shouldn't downplay Stan's efforts either.
Fuck your Stan. I don't downplay his fucking part. He just overplays his. That's my point.
Well, of course, they're a business. They're a corporate business. They're going to upplay him. He's their, mascot. That's how businesses work. They don't want to.
Everybody thinks he created and wrote, and dude, there's people thinking that he fucking did layouts for them. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, of course they probably think that because that's how he's been so heavily promoted by Marvel.
Yeah, and you don't think that's a problem?
That's corporates. That's how they are.
What's up, Agent Zero?
But yeah, he told me about the thing with Stan, how they got along, and Stan considered him like a son and stuff. And then he put him on that horror book, and it was going to be, he was in charge of all of it, basically, and he put all this work into it, using sacred geometry or whatever they call it, however you say it.
Mm-hmm. Symbology, yeah.
Did all this stuff and everything, and he went to Stan and basically said, Stan, just lay off this one. He said, just take hands off of this one. He's like, I know you, he's like, and Stan got mad. He said, Stan got mad. He's like, I never seen him, he's like, I haven't really ever seen him mad like that. He's always real nice and happy, but he got mad because he's like, you're telling me what to do, I'm the editor, and you're telling me not to do my job.
You're telling me not to steal your credit?
He's an editor, Sim. It's his job to do what he thinks is best.
Yeah, but then he's gonna go written by, dialogue by, story by me.
Oh Lord, Sim.
Ah, Lord, Chris.
But he and so they got into it because Straker's like, just don't touch it.
Is it Chad?
And they got back and forth into it because Stan's like, I'm not going to not edit it. It's his job. He's got to do it. And
fake. So if you stand with me, everybody to hashtag Kirby Boys in the chat.
This isn't even about Kirby.
Fuck you.
And I'm not even anti-Kirby.
Thing Ferret is like, I'm with Stan.
I'm not anti-Stan.
I'm not anti-Stan. It's just Kirby boy. I stand with Kirby. Stanley, great salesman. Had a great idea of personalizing and making people feel attached with the true believers and talking with people like
that. Great salesman.
I'm not taking away what he did. I'm taking away from him what he did not do, piece of shit. I'm not calling you a piece of shit. I'm calling him a piece of shit.
And great salesman, a great businessman, a great editor. Yeah.
Hashtag Kirby Boys, dude.
And sure.
Even Darkseid, like Kirby is God. There you go.
And sure, but
Raiden Radio, are you Team Kirby Boy or Stan? Kirby Boy, motherfucker.
Let's see. Oh, Agent Zero's here. Ice Queen's here. The Ice Queen.
Well, hello everybody. We love our chat.
But yeah, he was saying that basically they got into it big, and then he walked out. He was done. He says,
"Yeah, I know. That's when he left."
Stan's like, "You're fired," and he's like, "Well, that's okay, because I quit." And he walked out. And then he was out for about a month or two. He said that, and then he got a call from Stan.
Sorry.
And Stan said, "Jim," and he said he didn't respond. And he said, "Jim," and he didn't respond again. And then he said something. And he said he just started laughing. So I could say he just started laughing, and then Stan started laughing, and they were like, "Why were we even mad? This is stupid." And they realized it was just kind of dumb to be mad at each other, and
especially that one needed the other one to make more money. What?
Oh Lord, Sam, jeez. They were friends. They got along.
No. You said it before. It's corporate. It's business.
Yes, it is business. And Steranko understood that. That's
I make a lot of money with Steranko. I pissed him off.
It's business. You got to be
Agent Zero Kirby all the way. Yeah,
Steranko
bro.
did. Let's see. To the interested, Chrome Dog campaign on Fund My Comic. Today's the last day for metal print tiers. There you go. Check it out.
Sim is on a rampage.
Apparently.
Everybody knows if they bring out the subject of Stanley and Kirby, and it's a very volatile subject on me. And I've heard all of those stories. I knew about the Steranko one. But like I said before, the biggest monster was Gil Kane. Like, that guy is a real piece of shit. Like, he didn't do shit. Like, Stanley was a great salesman, knew how to word those dialogues, make people more involved. Like, he brought something, right? Not Gil Kane. You stole everything.
Yeah, he talked about how he had to go and
all the art he ever fucking did was ripping off other people or stealing art from other people.
He said he was at a con doing something. And he said that a guy brought up a page of his original art, and he got pissed. Held the guy there, called the cops because it's my stolen original art, And he said he didn't know what happened to the guy, but he did find out where it came from, and it came from Gil Kane. Gil Kane was taking all the original art, just big piles of original art, out of like the warehouses and stuff, and selling them to people. So he said that he went to Stan about it and was super pissed, and was arguing with Stan, and Stan's like, he basically just looked. He said, "Jim, I'm not." He's like, "I'm just the editor here. What do you want me to do?" He's like, basically, he's like, "I've got no power with this." So, there's not what he can do about it. So, they kept Strango kept on. So he basically told him, Stan basically told him, he's like, "Do what you need to do to get this solved, get this resolved, and never speak of it to me again," basically. So Stranko ended up introducing his girlfriend at the time to Stan, and she ended up becoming his personal secretary. I think Goldie, was her last name. But so he told her basically, like, turn around, he walked into her office and he's like, turn around, he's like, no, he said, flip the Rolodex to where the warehouse is, and then turn around and look for something. So that way she wasn't seeing him look at the Rolodex, so he looked at it, memorized the address, flipped it back so nobody could see where he had looked at it, put it back down. She turned back around and he's like, "You're going to get a call in maybe half hour, 45 minutes, so long." He's like, "And I want you to just say 3 words, just these 3 words that yes, we did," or something like that. And then he leaves there. He goes to the warehouse, goes up to him, knock, and they're like, "Yes." He said that he was from Marvel to pick up some material and stuff. And the secretary kind of eyed him he's like, yeah, I'm from here, And so she left, and then this big guy came in, he said, and came up to him. He said, "No, you're not getting in here. I don't know you." And he said, he looked at him and said, "Well, I don't know you either, so we're even." And they said the guy gave him a look like, no, we're not doing that. You do that mouth again, and it's done. And he said that, well, you're not getting in here. I don't know you. I don't know what you're wanting. So no. And he's like, "Well, you know what? That's fine. You don't have to let me in. That's fine. But, I'm going to go back, and you can tell Mr. What's his name? The head over everything. You can go tell him the guy who pays your checks, why I couldn't get his material from his warehouse that he's paying for and stuff. And that made him nervous and everything. So we finally let him in, and he got in there to where all the original art is and everything. And he went through all the boxes, got all of his art out, and left. I was like, wow, that's wild. And he was telling me all about like his life growing up and everything. His time at the circus, his time as an escape artist, how he invented go-go dancing, like all kinds of stuff. His time growing up being bullied. He told me about how like, he went in there and would fight with Stan, but he said Stan was really great. He said every time he went in there, he gave him a pay raise all the way up. Page rate increase all the way up until Stan came in one day. He said, I'm going to raise you up again. He said, but this is the last one. He said, and he's like, well, why? And he said, well, because now you're making as much as Jack Kirby. You're making as much as the top guy. You can't go any higher. He said he was really nice. He said he was nice. He was generous with it and stuff. But he said that, he's like, but he did say like a lot of the stuff that goes around about Kirby and all fighting with Stan and stuff, that's not true. That they never, like, he was the only one that would go in there and fight with Stan. That Kirby and all of them weren't confrontational. They wouldn't fight for it. Let's see. What's everybody saying here? While it can be said that you don't have Marvel Comics today without Stan as a carnival barker, but he was a scripter while Kirby brought the story. This is coming from a scripter in my own right. Luke and I have a method loosely based upon the Marvel method. Stan could never properly share the limelight. The two things he failed to do were properly give credit where it was due and keep his hands off the cosplayers. Well, the whole not properly sharing the spotlight, you could, especially during the older time period, you could argue that about everything. Look at wrestling. A lot of the people in charge of the wrestling federations were also coincidentally the champions because they were the best drawers or whatever. Then yeah, you could say that Stan didn't share it. But by putting him as the spotlight, he became the mascot. He was able to help sell the stories and be the carnival barker. At the same time, you also got to look at it, well, it's business. And if a business can, it will take your shit. You have to fight for it. Especially at that time period where, rights and everything was wrong. I'm not saying that Stan necessarily was right to do it. Maybe. But at the same time, you got to also look at it from his perspective. He wasn't like the man in charge necessarily. He had bosses. That had expectations too. I don't know. I feel it's more of a shades of gray sort of thing. Like both Stan and Kirby deserve a ton of credit. Let's see. Keep his hands off the cosplayers. Yeah, I think Stan's biggest flaw was that he always wanted to be an actual author, not a comic book guy. He wanted to be in Hollywood. He wanted to be an author. He wanted, I think he had that mentality that comics weren't, were for kids and were for, were lesser. And he wanted to be Hollywood, baby. And I think that clouded a lot of his stuff. I think that influenced a lot of it. Randy Zimmerman of Arrow Comics is the anti-Stan. He is such a gracious editor and gives more credit than he takes. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, Stan was a pretty hard editor, but once again, he was working for a big company with a ruthless businessman at the head. He had to also be ruthless. So yeah, he was going to take your books and just change them all up because he had to do what sold. But also at the same time, like Sterenko said, they didn't have vision, they didn't have imagination or creativity. They all wanted to do it the Kirby way and only the Kirby way. Whereas when Sterenko came in, he was doing all this different stuff, and they didn't like that. Where everything had to go by the panel, by Kirby's way of doing with panels and all this other stuff. And they were always trying to change his stuff to be like Kirby's, and it's because they I guess weren't creative, which is ironic coming from a comic book company. But that's what happens when you're a corporate company, too. But Steranko opened doors, man. Like he was so inspirational. He opened up so many doors to what we have now. It's pretty wild what he did. There needs to be a shakeup from time. Oh, I agree with that. Yes, there does need to be a shakeup from time to time. Otherwise, things get stagnant. Yeah. But he told a ton of stories. I'm not going to try to retell all of them. Like I said, like on Saturday, I was just there from like basically all the way till it closed. I was there at his stall talk, listening to him tell stories. I need to actually go through and add him, like his page on Facebook and find his Twitter. I am Straco. Follow. There we go. Follow him on Twitter. There, that way I can find him again. That way I can keep up to date on where he's going to be. But it's interesting. The drama and the goings on and the back and forth and all. All right. What time is it? 1:49. Yeah, I think it'd be about time for me to start to wrap this baby up. Especially since Sim left me. But yeah, I'll go ahead and wrap this thing up. Because I'm out of things to talk about, and I got to do that stream tomorrow with Marinus and everything, showing off all those floppies, and that's going to take a while. A 2-liter soda, really, Chris? No. Well, I've been nursing it over a couple days now. I'm nursing it over a couple days. I haven't been drinking soda, but every time I go to the con, I end up drinking soda. So I'm back to weaning myself off of it.
Sorry about going missing for a few minutes. I had an important phone call from the hospitals. I had to take it.
Oh, there's good stuff. There's something different about Sugar. Can't put my finger on it. Last time I saw him, he was wearing a Hush Up Good Stuff. Gosh dang it.
Yeah, and Dave said that he really liked the extra mile that the extra lane that you went by having those pigtails.
Yeah. Yes, it's a flat 2-liter. Yes, and I'm going to be putting it back in the fridge once the stream ends, and I'll probably drink more of it tomorrow. Weaning myself off the soda again. I do it every time I go to the con. I go to the con, end up drinking a bunch of soda, and then I got to wean back off. All right, yeah, I'm going to wrap this thing up soon.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget to sub, like, and share, everyone.
It's been 2.5 hours. I'm going to wrap this baby up. This was supposed to be a short stream. Let's see. Yeah, so thanks everybody for joining us. And hush up, good stuff. Gosh damn it.
That's a nice way of closing.
I know soda is evil, Tank. I know. I don't drink any all the way up until like I go to the con and then I drink some. So thanks everybody for joining us, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
Later.
Bye.